Ravens are making a cross-country trip to square off against the Los Angeles Chargers at StubHub Center in NFL Week 16 Saturday action. The NFL Network will be televising the action, and kickoff will take place at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Baltimore is the road underdog in this AFC game and is currently getting 5 points. The Ravens are also receiving plus 160 moneyline odds, while the Chargers are at minus 180. The Oddsmakers have placed the over-under on the game at 45 points. The Baltimore Ravens are 8-6 straight up and are 7-7 against the spread. They've gone slightly to the under, having an over-under mark of 6-8. The Ravens are coming off of a 20-12 victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week. The Ravens defensive unit did its part in the win, keeping the Buccaneers to just 157 passing yards and 85 yards on the ground. Offensively, Lamar Jackson completed 14 passes for 131 yards and 1 touchdown. Gus Edwards with 104 yards on 19 rush attempts with 1 touchdown, and the signal caller Lamar Jackson with 95 yards on 18 carries led the ground attack. Willie Snead IV with 5 receptions and 58 yards, and Hayden Hurst with 3 catches for 20 yards shared the receiving duties in the win. The Los Angeles Chargers are 11-3 straight up, and the team is 8-6 against the spread, with 8 of its games having gone over the total. The team just earned themselves a 29-28 point win over the top-ranked Kansas City Chiefs in Week 15. Phillip Rivers completed 26 of 38 passes for 313 yards, with 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Justin Jackson with 58 rushing yards on 16 attempts, with 1 touchdown, mounted the running game for the team, while Mike Williams with 7 receptions for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Tyrell Williams with 6 catches for 71 yards led the receiving corps. The Baltimore Ravens offensive scheme has averaged 238 yards through the air overall and has 17 passing touchdowns so far, while the Los Angeles Chargers have put up 283 pass yards per contest and have 31 total pass scores. Baltimore seems to have an advantage, however, in both defensive facets of the game, in yards per game allowed both through the air and on the ground. Offensively, Lamar Jackson is up to 671 passing yards this year and has completed 60% of his 100 attempts, with 3 scores through the air and 3 interceptions. He has a 5.13 adjusted net yards per pass attempt, including 6.18 over the last 2 games. For the home team, Phillip Rivers has connected on 291 of 418 passes for 3,731 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. Rivers' adjusted net yards per pass attempt stands at 8.60 for the season and 6.23 over his last 2 games. For this game, we'll go with the defensive statistics and take the Ravens both straight up and against the spread, with the game going over 45 points. Want some free money? Click over to BetDSI.com and get up to $500 free cash to move your bets along when you open an account today. Join all the action with a few fun and exciting wagers, because it's only a game until you bet it.